taken by the Raiders right at the 5-yard line, and Dylan Laube is going to get a great return for the Raiders all the way close to the 40-yard line. They're fired up on that sideline. Oh no, AJ Ross, man, they can do better. Come on, CBS Sports. Not good. Not good, man. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, brother? DB, man, guys, go subscribe to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. He does highlights on the NBA, MLB, NFL daily. This guy has highlights on every single game, guys. Go check him out. That's Berry, Berri. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. First play for Genty has about a 6-yard carry just underway. First quarter, 14:38 left to go. Second and 5, scoreless. DB, did the Rams end up winning? It was 31-28 Panthers. Great game. I wish I could have watched that one. Second and 5 for the Raiders. Geno under center. Single back formation, and they're going to play action fake to Genty. Deep drop for Geno. And he's going to throw underneath. Batted down by a Chargers defensive end. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Greg Olson, this new offensive coordinator for the Raiders. They fired Chip Kelly last week. Raiders 2-9, Chargers 7-4. Scoreless. First quarter, 3rd and 5 for the Raiders. Here's Geno. Out of the gun, Genty on his left hip. Takes a snap. Chargers rush 5. Geno's got to get rid of it. In trouble, and he fumbles the football. Chargers might be on it. Geno's got to get rid of that. Pocket collapsing. Either he's got to run, and he fumbles the football. Looks like he's able to jump back on it. It's going to be Raiders football, but they got to punt on 4th down. See Geno. 1, 2, 3, 4. By that time, it's collapsed. He's holding on to it way too long. You got to get rid of that football. Either that or you got to check down. You got to have a route where coming out of the backfield where you can just get rid of it quick. 4th and 13 for the Raiders. Here's the punt from the 34-yard line, and it's going to bounce, hit a Chargers defender, and then hit a Raider! Live football! Who jumps on it? Waiting for the referee's signal. Raiders say they got it. Chargers saying they got it. And it's going to be Chargers football as they jump back on it. Raiders had a chance to get this football back. Unlucky situation. A DB, did the Rams end up winning? Yeah, just subscribe to him. Yeah, I like that guy's content. He's a Packers fan, right? I was watching his channel. He actually had Tom Grossi on his channel. Grossi's like the man for sports content. Here's Herbert now, under center, hands off to a running back trying to get left, and he's tackled right away for about 2-3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert, 20 pass TDs, 2 interceptions this year. Second best by any quarterback versus any team since 1950. That's his numbers against the Raiders, actually. 19 pass TDs, 9 interceptions this year. 2,691 passing yards for Herbert. Here's Herbert out of the gun. 2 wide receivers to his left. 1 to his right. Now 1 comes in motion to his right. 3-step drop, looks right. Now looks middle. He's going to step up in the pocket and run. Gets hammered as he slides. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Chargers. Justin Herbert sees pressure, steps up in the pocket. Gets about a 2-yard run, evades the sack. Looks like the Raiders had a defensive tackle out there in coverage, Butler. 12:06 left to go, first quarter. 3rd and 3 now for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Out of the gun, 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Vidal on his left hip. Tells him to go in motion. Herbert, 3-step drop, looks left, the middle, throws. Caught! Keenan Allen. The reliable possession wide receiver, Keenan Allen. Flag on the play as well. I think this is going to be on the Raiders. It's in the secondary. It is. It's going to be a defensive hold. Declined. And the Chargers are going to be close to midfield, if not in Raiders territory. Pete Carroll, concerned look on his face. Continues to chew that gum and wear that gum down. Herbert, 1st and 10 under center. Going to take this snap at the 43. Herbert hands off to Vidal, trying to get left. Now cuts back, and he's tackled for about a 3-4 yard gain right there. 2nd and 7, 11:30 left to go, first quarter. We're scoreless, SoFi Stadium. Max Crosby with the tackle on that play, gets off a block, chases down Vidal. Need a big effort. They pay that guy a lot of money. He's got to make some plays out there today. Raiders 2-9. 11:06 left to go, first quarter. Pistol formation for the Chargers. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Herbert changes the play, and he's going to get Crosby to jump. Quick throw, and they whistle it dead. It's going to be offsides on the Raiders. Max Crosby jumps offsides. Good snap count by Justin Herbert. Got him on the hard count. Second and 2 now for the Chargers. Herbert in the gun, Vidal on his right hip. Tight end goes in motion to his right. Herbert takes a snap, hands out to Vidal, goes middle, and tackled by Max Crosby, but not before he's got the first down. He needed 2. He got 6. Chargers' first drive of this game, Raiders went 3 and out. Just under 10 minutes left to go, first quarter. Here's Herbert in the gun from the 44-yard line of Vegas. Herbert barking out signals. Takes a shotgun snap, hands off to a running back, trying to get right, now middle, and he's tackled for about a 6-yard gain. Good run right there on first down for the Chargers. 2nd and manageable now. Amarian Hampton, Najee Harris on injured reserve. Vidal, the running back, in company. Ooh, and the Panthers did beat the Rams 31-28. Wow. Here's Herbert out of the gun, takes a shotgun snap. He's going to hand off to a running back, and he's tackled for about a 4-yard gain. Not able to turn the corner right there. Far sideline left. So it's going to bring up 3rd and short. Jamal Adams with the tackle for the Raiders. Patterson on the carry. Jarrett Patterson. 106 rushes, 419 yards in his career. Now Herbert out of the pistol tells Vidal to come on his left hip. Hands off to him, full head of steam. Fights forward, he's got the first down. Another first down for the Chargers on their first drive. Now in Raiders territory. Threatening near the red zone. Herbert breaks the huddle. He's got McConkey all alone to his right. A tight end and 2 wide receivers to his left. Vidal on his right hip. Herbert barking out signals. Takes the shotgun snap, looks middle. Now he's flush, gets out to his right. Now throws to Vidal in the flat, makes two guys miss. Vidal fights forward, he's got a first down. How did he get out of those two tackles? My goodness. Keeps the feet churning. Vidal with the first down catch right there for the Chargers. Stokes and Jamal Adams with the missed tackles. Vidal's able to get 11 yards on the catch right there. 7:30 left to go first quarter. Chargers threatening. Going to take this snap right at the 22-yard line of Vegas. Herbert hands off to Vidal. Full head of steam right up the middle, and Crosby's all over him. Crosby playing the run better today. Was criticized by Talib. Has made a couple plays this first series for the Chargers against the run, stopping Vidal. It's a 1-yard gain, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone for the Chargers on their first drive. 6:51 left to go first quarter. 8 rushes, 2 passes, 54 yards on this drive. Herbert, empty formation. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, throws quick. It's caught. A quick out to Quentin Jefferson. It's going to bring up 3rd and manageable again for the Chargers. A methodical drive. It took about 7 minutes off the clock. Running the football well. Haven't really thrown it this drive. Vidal with 36 total yards this drive. Herbert out of the gun. Allen goes in motion to his left. McConkey all alone to his right with the tight end. Herbert takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looks left. Throws it. Caught! Tight window throw right there by Justin Herbert. It's a first down to Keenan Allen. That's his favorite target right there. Herbert connects with Allen, who spent 1 year with the Bears last year. Came back home this year, and Herbert loves it. He's just going to sit, find a soft spot in the zone, and Herbert, good timing route. Before he even comes back for that football, the ball's out. .5:27 left to go first quarter. Herbert under center. Vidal 6 yards deep. McConkey on his right. Jefferson to his left. Play action fake. Deep drop. Herbert looking over the middle. Has time now. Going to get out to his left. What do you got? Got to make one guy miss. He can't! Tackled by Jeremy Chin. Upended for no gain. It's going to be a sack, actually. Herbert tried to make Jeremy Chin miss, and Chin went low. Got his legs. Great tackle by him. Scored on 7 opening drives, 4 touchdowns, 3 field goals, 2nd in the NFL for the Chargers. Guaranteed a field goal attempt here. Herbert out of the gun, empty formation, 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. 2-step drop, looks left, now looks middle, flushed, throws over the middle, caught by Jefferson, and he reaches in. Touchdown Chargers on their first drive. Jefferson over the middle does the rest for Justin Herbert. And the Chargers take a 6-0 lead. Extra point pending. 4:21 left to go first quarter. 7th touchdown reception this season for Quentin Jefferson. And gets the matchup on White, the linebacker. Can't guard him. So the Raiders continue to struggle offensively, defensively. 14 plays, 74 yards, 8:46 off the clock. Chargers could do anything they wanted on that drive. And another game that I need the Chargers to win, the Raiders to win, or a team to beat, a team in the wild card slot for the AFC, and it's just not happening. I'm not going to know what to do with myself around the playoffs. I'm going to have to find a different hobby. I was looking at the contracts, the Chiefs. They get rid of Jawan Taylor. They can get rid of Noah Gray. They could trade Chris Jones, save a bunch of money if they trade him after June 1st. There's some guys that are just on the team right now that aren't doing shit. Need to re-sign McDuffie. I'm not sure why they signed Karlaftis. He's just ass, man. He'll have like 3 sacks in a game, and then you don't hear from him for like 10 weeks straight. It's like, come on, man. This guy had like 10 sacks one year and then goes backwards. I don't understand it. Why would we give this guy $100 million? And he can't get to the quarterback. He hasn't got to the quarterback all year. They signed Bolton. They signed Trey Smith. Again, an absolutely dominating first drive for the Chargers. 9 minutes off the clock. Raiders go 3 and out their first drive. Now the kickoff by the Chargers, taken at the 3-yard line by Lobby. Full head of steam right into a couple Chargers defenders. It's going to be 1st and 10 right at the 24-yard line for Geno Smith. Herbert going back to the locker room for some reason. Maybe he's got to take a dump or something. First and 10 for Geno Smith on his second drive. It's actually going to be at the 28-yard line. Tucker goes in motion to his right. 2 wide receivers to his left. Geno fakes the pitch to Genty. Throws over the middle. Caught by Bowers at the 40, 45. Midfield. Bowers runs into a defender right at the 45-yard line. Big catch right there by the Raiders. Now in Chargers territory. In business. Bowers on a little drag route over the middle comes free. About a 4-yard catch, 20-yard run after catch. Here's Geno under center now. He's going to hand off to Genty. Cuts back middle, and he's upended right away. 1-yard gain on the play. Raiders' offensive line can't get a block. I mean, damn. I mean, that Chargers lineman, he got right off the block. There's absolutely no blocking at all by the Raiders. Genty has nowhere to go, and they whistle it dead on this one. Flag on the play. See, Mike got a false start on the Raiders. Oh, first charge timeout for the Chargers. Looks like they weren't set up. They used their first timeout of the first half. They got 2 remaining. 2nd and 9 now for Geno Smith under center. Genty 6 yards deep. He's got Beck to his left. Tucker to his right. Hands off to Genty. And again, nowhere to go. 1 yard gain for Ashton Genty. You almost feel sorry for him at this point. See the look on his face. He's like, man, I got no holes. Nowhere to go at all. Someone that buses would drive through the holes Boise State would open up for him. Comes to the Raiders and a mouse couldn't even get through those holes. Third and 9 for Geno Smith in danger of going 3 and out and again, and the play clock runs down, delay again. Gotta be kidding me. You're a veteran wide receiver. I'm a veteran quarterback. And the Raiders were able to get a timeout off before that play clock ran out. That's on Geno, man. You're 2nd down. You get stopped for 1 yard or no gain. That play call's got to be in by Olsen. I realize that this is his first game. They just fired Chip Kelly. But you got to already have another play. When they're running that 2nd down play, you got to have a 3rd down play. You got to have 2 plays ready. That's inexcusable. You can't have the play clock run down on you like that, especially on 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 now, just out of the timeout. Smith in the gun, 3 wide receivers to his left, Beck all alone to his right. Now Geno changing the play. He's got Genty on his right hip, Bowers in the slot left. Geno takes a snap, Chargers blitz, and all over him! Sack Geno Smith all the way back to the 45-yard line. It's Derwin James with the sack. Geno can do nothing. Pass protection not there. Genty not able to get a block on that blitzer. I feel like Geno told him the pass protection too. He's like, hey man, right before he snaps his football, he tells Genty. And Genty actually steps up, gets the guy blitzing. Yeah, man, it would have been the guy coming up the middle, Henley, or it would have been James. The Raiders didn't have really anything going. He should have called the tight end in motion to that right side. Now the pump by A.J. Cole all the way down to the 6. Fair caught by the Chargers. It's ugly for the Raiders right now. Geno he knew that blitz was coming. He told Genty to pick up the blitzer coming right up the middle, but he had to see that guy coming from the right side. James is right on that line of scrimmage, unless he thought James was going to back out. But that's when you got to call somebody on that line of scrimmage to at least get a chip on that blitzer. I mean, as soon as Geno takes a snap, the pocket is already collapsed. So he's been sacked on back-to-back 3rd downs. The first one, he should have got rid of it. That one, he had no time. I think this team has to go offensive lineman in the 1st round next year. I think you have to, even though you need the quarterback and Geno's not playing well, but I just think you got to start it off with the offensive line. And if you do get the number 1 and number 2 overall pick, try to trade out of it. Try to get the same package like the Bears got or the Panthers. What was it, the Bears? Yeah, the Bears got. They got a bunch of picks for that Carolina Panthers quarterback. I did my last mock draft on the Raiders. I had them getting Spencer Fano, an offensive tackle from the Utah, and then I had them making a move to trade back into the first round and get a guy like Caden Proctor, a project. This guy's massive from Alabama. Man, they can clean their offensive lineup with those two picks. Wow, Trey Lance in this football game. Something's going on with Herbert. Herbert back in the locker room. Trey Lance out of the gun. Takes a shotgun snap, hands off to Vidal, and he's tackled right away. No gain on the play. Tackled by Jeremy Chin. Something going on with Justin Herbert. Looks like on that run. Ooh, Chin maybe got that finger. Maybe a dislocated finger on that right hand. Maybe he can't throw the football. Fuck. Trey Lance into this game now. 1:12 left to go, first quarter. Here's Lance out of the gun. Two-step drop, looks left, throws. It's caught by Harris. Rookie wide receiver for the Chargers. Close to a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Only thing I can think of is a hand injury. Dislocated finger, broken finger, something like that. To the point where he can't grip the football. Third and 1 now for the Chargers. Lance under center. Tight end goes in motion to his left. Now goes in motion. He fumbles the snap. The Raiders are on it. Chin saying Raiders football. Crosby saying Raiders football. Roberts saying Raiders football. Oh, and they whistle it. It's going to be a false start before the fumbled snap on Pipkins. So it's still going to be Chargers football. Wow. Yeah, it was a false start for sure. But Trey Lance, man, he looks like a mess out there. We're going back to the 49ers Trey Lance here. It ain't preseason, man. How he could carve up these teams in preseason. Now he's playing a professional defense. 17 seconds left to go, first quarter. Last play. Here's Lance out of the gun on 3rd and 6, and they hand it off. Vidal trying to get far sideline right now. He turns the corner. He's got the first down on 3rd and 6. Unbelievable. The Raiders give it up. They run the football on 3rd and 6, catch the Raiders off guard, and are able to hold on to this football. Trey Lance, as the first quarter winds down, Justin Herbert in the locker room for what I can assume is a hand injury. The helmet of Jeremy Chin grazed his hand, possibly a broken hand, a dislocated finger, something like that. I have no idea. Either Justin Herbert's hurt or Jim Harbaugh is being nice to the Raiders, putting a backup quarterback in. I think he thinks he can beat him with a backup, or Herbert is really injured. Gladiator 2, that was terrible, man. Don't ever see Gladiator 2. SoFi Stadium. For some reason, I don't think Mahomes has ever lost there either. I know he's not never lost in Vegas or Oakland. Lance out of the gun from the 20, hands off to Vidal on a draw play, and he's tackled by a Raiders defensive end. About a 3-yard carry right there. Chargers sticking with the run. Justin Herbert questionable to return with a hand injury. If he's not out there right now, he's not. He's back out on the field, looks like with a glove. Big ass glove on his hand. You could tell that hand's swollen. Here's Lance now out of the gun, going to get out of the pocket, get to his right, has time. Now he's going to run the football and slide. Tackled by Jeremy Chin, runs right into Max Crosby. Helmet to helmet for the Raiders. Lance runs right under him. Herbert now trying to take some snaps under center. And he's got that look on his face. Looks like he doesn't know if he can do it or not. He's trying to grip that football. It's that right hand that's giving him problems. Lance now out of the gun. Vidal on his left hip. 3rd and 1. And they're going to hand this football off to him. Raiders sell out. Could have been a face mask on the play. And they're going to call it. It's going to be on the Raiders. A personal foul. Vidal's got the first down. So it's going to be a personal foul on the Raiders. They were selling out on the run. They had it stopped. Vidal broke out of the tackle as the Raiders player tried to grab his face mask. Gets the first down run. And the Chargers continue to move the football. It's a face mask on Devin White. He's better than that. He's made a lot of plays like that in Tampa Bay. But now letting plays get away from him in Las Vegas. Looks like Herbert's going to go back into this game. He's got the helmet on. And it is his left hand. It's all bandaged up. Hands off to a running back. Fights forward. He's got about a 3-4 yard gain right there. So let's see if Herbert comes back into this game. 13 minutes left to go, second quarter. It is the left hand that's bothering him. He's got a glove on it, all taped up. .54 rushing yards for the Chargers, 6 for the Raiders. 2nd and 6 now. Lance now in the gun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Lance takes the shotgun snaps. He's going to keep it himself and try to get far sideline right, and he's pushed out of bounds for about a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and manageable, about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. And Herbert's coming back into this game. Justin Herbert trying to grit it out. Dislocated left hand. He's got the glove on it. 70% Justin Herbert is better than a lot of starting quarterbacks in the football league. So Herbert now injured, trying to give it a go. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left and a tight end, Jefferson, all alone to his right. Now McConkey goes in motion to his left. They whistle it dead. It's going to be a false start on the Chargers. Back him up 5. It's Slayer. Oh, yeah. Dislocated left hand. It's that finger. That finger's bent backwards. Good thing it's not his throwing hand. Herbert now out of the gun. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. Looks left. Throws, and it's caught First down, Chargers, Keenan Allen. On the deep out. 11:30 left to go. Second quarter, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Herbert looked good on that throw. Again, it's just getting the snap under center. If he's out of the shotgun, it's not giving him problems, but if he's under center, could fumble that snap. He's got a Mickey Mouse glove on that left hand. Herbert out of the gun. He almost fumbles the snap this time. Now he hands off to Vidal. The Raiders are all over it. Play took a long time to develop. So that's something that we're going to have to watch out for. Chargers fumbling snaps with this left hand injury of Justin Herbert. We got a late flag on the play too. This could be taunting on the Raiders. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Raiders. Wow. Horrible time to have a flag right here. Devin White again. He had the face mask earlier. Now he's got the unsportsmanlike. That's when you got to get a guy like that out of the football game. Oh, White crawls over the guy he tackled. Man, you don't got to do anything like that, man. You're down 7-0. Just worry about the next play. Wow. Gives the Chargers a free first down. Here's Herbert now, pistol formation. Vidal right behind him. 2 tight ends, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. And Allen all alone, far sideline right. Now calls Vidal on his left hip. Herbert takes a shotgun, snap, play action, fake, deep drop, has time, throws over the middle, and it's caught right at the 3-yard line by a Chargers tight end. It's Gaskin with the catch. 1st and goal, Chargers. Taking a shot on Kyu Blue Kelly, one of the worst corners in football. He's got to be able to recognize that. Gaston's wide open in the middle of the field. Raiders playing zone coverage. Now Herbert snaps it to Vidal, and he's tackled right away by Chin. Raiders weren't aligned. Herbert took that snap when a few Raiders were standing up on the line of scrimmage. Unable to tackle Vidal, not able to get in the end zone. Second and goal now for the Chargers, trying to go up multiple scores, 9 rushes, 3 passes, 92 yards on this drive. Here's Herbert now in the gun. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Vidal, trying to get right, and he's upended for no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Got to think the mobility from Justin Herbert's not going to be there with that hand injury. So it's going to be a lot of running the football, relying on Vidal. And hopefully with the timing routes, Herbert's able to connect with guys like Keenan Allen and McConkey. That's how they're going to win this game. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Here's Herbert, now calls a fullback in motion to his left. Herbert out of the gun. They whistle it dead. Looks like we got a timeout on the field. Maybe the Chargers call their 2nd timeout. They do. They got 1 remaining in the first half. Minnesota up 10-0. Pittsburgh and Buffalo still tied 2nd quarter at 0. Houston beat the Colts 20-16. 49ers beat the Browns 26-8. Jacksonville beat the Titans 25-3. And Tampa Bay beat the Cardinals 20-17. Here in this one, 7 plays, 16 yards for the Raiders total in the first half. Chargers with 166 total yards. Here's Herbert now out of the gun. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Herbert now changing the play. Spaces his wide receivers out, takes the shotgun snap, deep drop, throws left, and it's intercepted! Caillou Blue Kelly! What a play by him! Was he in bounds? Yes, he is. He stepped out of bounds right at the 2. Finally, that guy makes a play. Herbert tried a deep out right there. He's on that far right hash. Ball just took too long to get there. Kelly jumps the route, intended for McConkey. And it's going to be Raiders football right at the 2-yard line. Wow, wasn't expecting that. That guy's been getting torched all year. Makes a play like that. So still 7-0 after the interception by the Raiders. Good timing, too, to get that turnover, because they were going to go down 2 scores. I'm rooting for the Raiders in this one. I need them to win. Praying for them to win. He's got to be the worst corner in football. And I was looking at the numbers when we were about to play the Raiders, and he's like ranked the last corner in football. It's crazy how teams pick on him, and he's still playing on the Raiders. Like, this guy's given up so many big plays this year. And that's how you get better, right? Teams just constantly pick on you, and you kind of get tired of it. I think this hand injury is not really that serious with Herbert. But again, the only question marks is him fumbling the snap like he did the last series. Here's Geno out of the gun, hands off to Genty, nowhere to go. Wow. There's nothing Ashton Genty can do. He's got a guy right in his face, right at the line of scrimmage. There is no holes in this Raiders offensive line. Second and 9 now for the Raiders at the 3-yard line. Geno in the gun, Genty on his right hip, Bowers in the left slot. Tucker all alone to his right. Geno takes the shotgun snap, 2-step drop, pump fake's gonna fire. Incomplete, intended for Thornton. And did the Chargers pick that football off? I think they were out of bounds. Jefferson thinks he has it. This could be Chargers football. I'm going to have to see the replay again. Looks like it got deflected by Thornton. He went up for that football, and a Chargers safety coming to make that tackle and break that pass up. It goes right to him. And I think it is Chargers football. Yeah, he's in bounds. Gets deflected right into his hands. So right after the turnover for the Raiders, Caillou Blue Kelly, Geno throws a pick. And that one really wasn't his fault. Ball's underthrown. Thornton's got to do better with that. He's got to be a defensive player. As soon as that ball's in the air, he realizes it's underthrown. He's got to bat that ball down. Instead, he bats it up in the air and gives the Chargers defender a chance to come down with it. So the miscues, the Raiders defense is keeping them in it for the most part, but this offense is doing them no favors at all. You're thinking maybe they fire Chip Kelly, kind of sparks this offense a little bit, but Gentry's got nowhere to go. Geno, he looks lost out there. He really does. I mean, this is not the same guy that was in Seattle. It definitely isn't. Something happened. The trust with his wide receivers. He had Lockett. He had Metcalf over there in Seattle. And you got Bowers and you got Tucker. I mean, Bowers is the best tight end in the league. Tucker's coming along. You just haven't been able to get these rookies going like Beck or Thornton. And Gentry's had like one or two good games. And I think that's more on the offensive line. I still think he's a really good running back. And I know this fan base wants a quarterback, but realistically, that first pick has to be an offensive lineman. And it's got to be trade. You got to trade out of it. I don't care if you only get a third round pick in return, trading back like 5 to 8. You got to get something. You have to get something. There's a lot of holes in this defense, holes in the offensive line. And it is going to be Chargers football. Wow. Herbert's going to take this snap at the 33-yard line, hands off to Vidal, full head of steam, and he's got a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 now from the 38-yard line. 7:37 left to go, second quarter. Geno looking at the tablet on the sideline, shaking his head. Geno Smith, 14 interceptions this year. Herbert out of the gun on 2nd and 5. Takes a shotgun snap. Has time's going to fire deep. Incomplete. Actually, it's going to take the snap is right at the 28-yard line. Intended for Keenan Allen. Eric Stokes with the coverage. Raiders got to get off the field, force a field goal right here. Herbert out of the gun, 3 wide receivers to his left. They're bunched that way, 1 to his right. Herbert, shotgun snap, 3-step drop, looks middle, throws, and it's caught by Allen. Reaches forward. I think he's short. He's going to be about a half-yard short. Chargers are going to go for this. Tried to reach out. Didn't get the first down. Chargers offense still out on the field. 6:54 left to go, second quarter, facing a 4th and inches. Up 7-0. Herbert breaks the huddle. In the gun, Gadsden goes in motion to his right. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes the shotgun snap, hands off to Vidal. The Raiders are all over it. Devin White makes up for that personal foul call. And the Chargers turn it over on downs. Adam Butler, Devin White with the stop on 4th and inches. And Harbaugh slams his headset down as the Chargers turn it over on downs. Still 7-0, mid-second quarter. 6:32 left. Chargers up 7-0. And I said it last game. How many times this season have you seen a team leave points on the board, going forward on a fourth down, and then running the football out of the shotgun? He's got a hurt hand. Why are you running the football out of the gun? If you can't go to single back, kick the field goal. If the Raiders can find some way to win this game with Geno Smith playing this ass, wow. I don't care what you got to do. You got to force the ball to Brock Bowers. Force it to him in double coverage. Do something. Running the football is not working. If you get one-dimensional, fuck it. You're 2-9. It's better than starting a drive. You're 2nd and 9, 3rd and 9, and constantly in 3rd and long, and then not having any success. So get the ball to Bowers early in this drive, early in this possession. I think if Geno continues to struggle, continues to be a one-read type of quarterback, continues to hold on to the football, continues to throw interceptions, then you're going to have to make a move eventually. Pete Carroll, I know that's his guy from Seattle, but this is embarrassing. At this point in time, these 3 drives that the Raiders have put together in this first half, it's embarrassing. I'm sorry. You're going to have to make something happen, either get another quarterback in there. Because Geno is half-assing it at this point. Here's Smith now under center, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Right at the 18-yard line. Smith is going to fake the pitch, get out to his right. Got a guy in his face, throws. Caught by Tucker. Can't make a guy miss, and it's going to be about a 3-yard catch right there. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. 6:18 left to go second quarter. They're only down 7. Feels like they're down 30, though. Vegas, 10 total plays. Chargers have 12 first downs. It feels like that Chiefs game when they lost 31-0. Here's Geno now out of the pistol. Tells the tight ends to come up on the line of scrimmage. He's got Bowers to his left, Beck to his left, Tucker to his right. Genty, the running back, they're going to hand off to him. Good stutter step by Genty. Trying to get left, makes one guy miss. His best run of this game. Again, it wasn't there, and he had to make something happen. There's the talent by Ashton Genty. It would have been a loss of 3 yards. Good vision by Genty right there. And that's why he's cutting back constantly. He's not trusting his holes to open up. So he stops, and then he's got to get going again. It just takes a long time to develop. Here's Geno out of the gun. 3 wide receivers to his right. 2-step drop, looks over the middle. Caught! Jack Beck right at the 42-yard line. Raiders on the move. I like the no huddle. Get some tempo going. Come on, get some tempo going. Get on this football. Geno's got to get the play out right now. Take this snap with 15 on the play clock. There you go. They're on it. Geno out of the gun, takes a shotgun snap, hands off to Genty. Trying to get left. It wasn't there early. Makes a guy miss. Makes 2 guys miss. Genty out of bounds. 9-yard run right there. There you go. Get on it. Get on it. Don't stop. Don't huddle up. Keep with this tempo. can't go backwards. Get this ball to Bowers right now on first down or on 2nd and 1. Playbook opens up right here. Take a shot. Here's Geno, single back formation. Bowers and Beck to his right, Thomas and Tucker to his left. They're going to hand this football off to Genty, full head of steam, and he dives forward. Needed 1, he got 7. Genty heating up on this drive. Herbert over there holding that left hand. It's bothering him. You can tell. It's that index finger on the left hand. These two fingers. It's a thumb injury. He's holding that thumb too. I think it's that whole left hand. It's broken. That's giving him problems. Could be a wrist injury. Here's Smith now under center. He's going to hand off to Genty again. Stutter step. This time the Chargers do a good job on him. It's going to be about a 3-yard carry. Genty showing good patience on this drive. Able to, if it's not there, he's able to get good burst, get to the outside. Just under 3 minutes left to go, second quarter. Raiders trying to tie this game up at 7. Geno facing a 2nd and 8 from the 42-yard line, empty formation. Genty all alone to his left. 2-step drop, looks middle, is going to fire. Incomplete, in and out of the hands of Tucker. But there is a flag on the play. This could be on the Chargers. Could be a defensive hold, illegal contact. It's on Molden. Pass interference, spot foul. Now the Raiders are going to be close to the Chargers' red zone. See what happened here. Tucker and Molden. Oh, yeah. Molden grabs that shoulder. Tucker still had a chance to catch that football. Just a high throw from Geno. 3 penalties, 35 yards for the Raiders. 3 penalties, 23 yards for the Chargers. Here's Smith in the gun, going to take the snap at the 29. Thornton to his right, Tucker to his left. Play action fake to Tucker, coming over the middle. Geno's going to fire. Caught! Brock Bowers right at the 5! Best tight end in the league, and they find him. 1st and goal Raiders, 2:32 left to go, first quarter. Not in a hurry. Chargers can use their timeout, stop this clock, try to get this football back late in the first half. Bowers goes up and gets it in traffic. They got to do, just throw that guy the football. Just throw it up. He'll go get it. Here's Geno now in the gun. Bowers in the left slot. He's got Beck all alone to his right. Geno on Genty on his left hip. Chargers threatening the blitz. They back off, and it's whistled dead. And it hits the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal for the Raiders right at the 5 when we come back. Well, guys, it looks like I'm not deleting my channel today. I had a bet out there if Shedeur Sanders beats the 49ers today, I was going to delete my channel. It's going to be the last time you guys ever see me on here. But 49ers pulled it out. I mean, I was willing to guarantee that. If I had that opportunity to bet, if it was legal in my state, I'd have went down there and I'd have thrown the whole house on the 49ers. The house, everything, the furniture, the tables, the kitchen sink, the shower, I would have thrown it all on the 49ers. Yeah, about half the Shador fans, they're gone after this game. I should message them all the people that wrote me. The only thing I'm mad about is Trump couldn't tweet that he was right about Shador winning his second game, but at least he got him drafted. If it wasn't for President Trump, Shador's playing in arena football right now. Just being real with you. Man's got a lot of power. Here's Geno now under center, Tucker to his right. Big package, and they're going to pitch to Genty. Genty going to cut back at the 5, and he's tackled for about a yard loss. I see what they're trying to do right there. They're trying to get the Chargers to use their timeouts, not trying to give Herbert any time. But I don't get pitching it right there on the first play. Keep running north to south, man. Genty's having some success running the football that way. You just kind of give up a play doing that. Here's Geno now out of the gun on second and goal from the 6. 3 wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Genty on his left hip. Geno changing the play, and the play clock runs out. Not sure if the Raiders called timeout. They did. So 1 timeout remaining for the Raiders. No timeouts for the Chargers. So out of the timeout, second and goal from the 6. Same formation, 3 wide receivers to his right, Beck all alone to his left, Genty on his left hip. Geno takes a shotgun snap, big drop, has time, is going to fire over the middle. Caught! Brock Bowers! 7-6 extra point pending. Best tight end in the league, Brock Bowers. Geno finds him. Got to do more of that. Trying to tie this football game up at 7. Raiders smell blood in the water as Justin Herbert has a left hand injury. Trying to gut it out. There's that Geno Smith we've been looking for. Perfect throw from Geno. Good pass protection. Bowers right over the middle. Gets behind Derwin James. Snap down, kick up, and the Raiders tie this game up at 7. Brock Bowers, 6-yard touchdown reception from Geno Smith. Tie ball game at 7. protect for him like that, and Genty can run the football, they got a good chance to win this game. That was one of the best drives I've seen the Raiders all year. Like, that was like the best. Genty running the football, hitting Bowers when it mattered, handing the football off to Tucker coming in motion. Now that's a drive. Maybe it's so inconsistent on offense, man. So we got Chargers football with about a minute 30 left to go in the first half. Greg Olson's first touchdown as the Raiders offensive coordinator. This is his third stint. So we got 1:42 left to go second quarter. Herbert out of the gun. Remember, he's got that broken left hand. Herbert. Sack Crosby! Wow, coming from that left side. What a blur by Max Crosby. There you go. Raiders got momentum in this football game. Crosby playing the run well today. Now has this sack on first down. Drives him all the way back to the 27. Herbert, 2nd and 16. And looks like we got a false start on the Chargers. Back him up 5. It's going to be 2nd and 21. Oh, actually, we got a timeout by the Raiders. So no false start. Still going to be 2nd and 16. 1:17 left to go second quarter. Raiders used a timeout right there to try to stop the clock. Back from commercial, 7-7, 1:17 left to go second quarter. Here's Herbert now trying to get some points before the half. Faces a 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left, Vidal on his left hip. Herbert takes the shotgun snap, has time, throws over the middle. It's caught by Gadsden, and he's popped immediately. It's actually incomplete as the ball comes free. It's going to be 3rd and 16. Good hit by Devin White. Got the 4th down stop. Then the pop on Gadsden right there as the ball comes free. It's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Chargers. I'm sure they're just going to run this football. Try to get the clock down as far as they can and then punt it. Herbert out of the gun. Takes a shotgun snap. They're going to throw it. Deep drop over the middle. Throws. Caught. Close to a first down marker. It's McConkey. He's about 2 yards short of a first down. 1:05 left to go, second quarter. Let's see what the Chargers want to do. I think you got to punt this football. Maybe keep the offense out there, try to draw them off sides. Yeah, and they are going to send the punting crew out. Scott out for the punt. Can't go for it right here. First punt today. Got punted away from the 44-yard line. Here's Scott's punt. It's going to back the Raiders up. Actually, they let it bounce into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. So 20 seconds left to go, second quarter. I'm sure the Raiders will just take a knee into the locker room. Happy to have a tie ball game at 7. Again, it wasn't pretty early on for the Raiders, but they put a really good drive together. Chargers, Herbert has something's wrong with that left hand. It's giving him problems. And the Chargers tried to go for it on a fourth down, got stuffed, and the Raiders took advantage of it, tie this game up at 7. One handoff to Ashton Jeanty, and this first half will be over. Crosby with a hell of a first half too as well. A couple stops in the run game. Also had a sack as well. But the Raiders got momentum in this football game. Herbert, not the same guy since that hand injury. Had to run the football with Vidal a lot on first down. And Herbert's not been really effective at all with the deep outs, picked off by Caillou Blue-Kelly on a pass in the end zone. So the Chargers have had opportunities, but the Raiders have played well defensively, kind of kept this game close. And I think they have momentum, and they have a good chance to win this game. Herbert's hand injury isn't going to get any better. They got to be able to take advantage of it, knowing when the Chargers are going to run the football out of the gun. You're not going to see Herbert in the single back formation or I formation, anything like that, because he's having a hard time gripping the football with that left hand. But out of the gun, I think it's easier for him. So the Raiders got to know when they're running the football out of the gun in those draw plays and play action fakes. And Keenan Allen's still effective on third down, but they've done a good job on McConkey and Quentin Jefferson. Like I said, the Raiders played well enough to win this football game in the first half. They just got to put 4 quarters together, and hopefully they can win this and help the Chiefs out. I'm praying the Chargers can win this football game. I really am. I mean, the Raiders can win it. Chargers are 7-4. They'd be 7-5. Texans are 7-5. We're 6-6. It's not looking good, honestly. Let me just look at the standings right now. Ravens are 6-6. We got the tiebreaker over them. Interesting. So the Jaguars go and take the lead in the AFC South. We actually have the tiebreaker over the Colts. The Texans won today. They're 7-5. So we're chasing those teams. But we have a chance. We play the Texans, right? So even if we have a tie record on them, we have a chance to get the tiebreaker over them. We still play the Chargers. And the way Herbert's hand injury is looking, I don't know. We still play the Titans. That's a win right there. Gotta run the table, man. Still play the Broncos. That's going to be a tough game. God, we got the most points scored in our division, the second least given up points, but still we're 6-6. Wow. So we're chasing the Colts and Texans. We got the tiebreaker over the Ravens. Colts, Texans, and Bills. And Chargers. Come on, Steelers. Just praying the Steelers can win that game. Make the Bills at 7-5. Even if we make the playoffs, we might not see the Bills. We'll both be wild card teams. The Patriots are 10-2. Pretty much got that division wrapped up. I think we're better than the Colts. I think we're better than the Texans. I think we're better than those teams. We beat the Ravens. We lost to the Bills by a close game. I'm not going to make any more predictions, but fuck. See that Bills game. Steelers up 7-0, so that's good. If they lose that game, Steelers will be 7-5, leading the division there. Bills just got a field goal, so 7-3. They'll be 7-5. Just one game ahead of us. And you got 2 games ahead of us. Colts are going to make the wild card. Texans are 1 game ahead of us, and we play them. If the Chargers lose today, they'll be 1 game ahead of us. And there's 5 games to go. So, gotta have the Chargers lose, and we gotta have the Bills lose. If those things happen, we go from like 20% to like 27, 28%. And I can just remember one year the Chiefs with Matt Castle, they were 8-7, and it was the last day of the year, and they needed like 4 teams to lose. And it was the Steelers. I forget the field goal kicker, but it was like a 30-yard field goal to win the game, and he shanked it, and the Chiefs made the playoffs. I could not believe it. We had like a 5% chance to make the playoffs going into the last week. We won our game. Then those 3 other teams lose, and it's all up to the Steelers, and the guy misses the field goal. Let me go back and look. That was about 2008, 2007. Wasn't 2009. Anyways, we ended up playing like Joe Flacco and the Ravens and got beat. It wasn't 2008. Was it 2010? I know it was Matt Castle. One year we made the playoffs and weren't supposed to. What year was that? – 2006. That's the year it was. Lost to the Colts. 2006 Steelers kicker. Sean Sweesom, Jeff Reed. Couldn't have been 2006. It's got to be 2010 then. What year is that? Was it 2013? Maybe it was. Yeah, that 45-44 game. I think that's what it was. No, but we're 11-6 that year. I swear we got in one year at 9-7. Oh well, what the fuck ever. Maybe I was wrong. 2006, 2010, 2013. Fuck, what the fuck was I thinking? Here's the return for the Chargers. Spin move all the way down to the 34. I swear we made it at 9-7 one year. Here's Herbert. Still has that Mickey Mouse glove on that left hand. It's giving him problems, big problems. It's taped up. There's two index fingers, the middle finger. Herbert, 9 of 12, 96 yards, a touchdown, and an interception that first half. Out of the gun from the 34-yard line. Two wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Herbert takes the shotgun, snap, play action, fake, deep drop. Herbert looking deep, gonna fire. Incomplete. Well out of the hands of Trey Harris, their rookie wide receiver. Good coverage by Porter of the Raiders. Herbert taking a deep shot there. First play of the second half. Brings up second and long. Tie ball game at 7. 14:49 left to go. Third quarter. Here's Herbert out of the gun. Gadsden goes in motion to his right. McConkey over there as well. Takes a shotgun snap. Raiders blitz. Herbert has time. Throws over the middle. It's caught by McConkey. Fights forward. Chin wraps him up. Throws him down. It's going to be about 3-4 yards short of a first down. Actually, make it 3rd and 2. Herbert out of the gun from the 41-yard line. Takes the shotgun snap. Going to pitch it to Vidal, trying to get left. Cuts back. Still on his feet. Vidal makes the guy miss. Vidal off to the races. 25-20. 15-10. Vidal. Lights, camera, action. Vidal with the touchdown for the Chargers. Makes it 13-7. Big run by Vidal right there. The Raiders give up a big play. 1 minute into the second half, the Chargers have the lead 13-7. Just a pitch from Vidal breaks 3 Raiders tackles, and he was gone. Here's the extra point snap. Kick up. Good. 14-7. 14:03 left to go. Third quarter. Chargers strike quick. It's Vidal with a big run. About a 60-yarder. Challenge anybody at Nerf basketball. If anybody wants to challenge me at this, I got a hoop right here. It's 10 feet. We got a nice little half court setup right here. If anybody wants to challenge me at Nerf basketball, I'll dunk on you. I got the best shot on YouTube. You ever scroll through the shorts, the lives, and there's that Asian guy just shooting jumpers, just. So this Asian guy, he's shooting like the same shot. There's no hand in his face whatsoever, and he makes like 95% of his shots. That's all he does. He's just shooting from the top of the key. He doesn't change position at all or anything. It's the same shot every single time. Every time I go on there, I'm like, dude, I'll swat your shit. Get me over to Japan right now. Swat this dude. Come on, Gino. Don't give up on me, Gino. Come on, Gino. I know it's in there somewhere, Gino. Keep getting this ball to Bowers. Keep running the football with Jeanty. But we got to get the right times to run the football, and we got to get the right times to get the ball to Bowers. We got to be aggressive on first down. We can't come out and we run this football right up the middle with Jeanty on first down. Either get side to side with it, drop back, get a big play right here, try to get it close to midfield. This ball's got to be to Bowers or to Tucker. Fuck Thornton, fuck Beck. They're not getting anything going at all. God, I need the Chargers to lose today, man. I need Buffalo to lose as well. Here's Geno, single back formation. Play action fake. Geno has time. He's going to throw underneath to Genty. Come on, Genty. Makes the guy miss Genty. Far sideline right. He's upended. What's going on? Personal foul. He's out of bounds. Where's 15? Come on. It's going to be second and short. What a play by Genty. There's his 6th overall pick. Good stiff arm right there on Handley. Delivers some punishment to Jefferson. 20 of the Chargers right there. Gotta love that. Punishment at the end by the running back. That's how you make them pay. Wear them down, Ashton. 2nd and 3 now for Geno. Single back formation. Tucker goes in motion. They're going to flip it to Genty. Genty makes one guy miss. Cuts back, middle. Close to a first down. It's going to be about a 2-3 yard run. Bring up 3rd and short. Just underway, 3rd quarter. Chargers scored within the first minute. Now you got 13:06. Raiders facing the 3rd and short, down 14-7. Greg Olsen dialing up a play, calling it in to the helmet of Geno Smith. Raiders break the huddle. 1 of 3 on 3rd downs today. Geno out of the gun. Genty on his right hip. Bowers all alone to his right. Oh. Looks like you got a Raiders player doesn't know what to do. Now Geno takes a shotgun snap and he's sacked. It's not good. You got a Raiders wide receiver that doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Geno's telling him what to do. Play clock's winded down. Takes a snap. He's looking at Bowers, and by that time he's got a guy right in his face. Chargers rush 5. We ain't got no pass protection set up at all. Genty's going out for a route. We got no pass protection middle. Geno's got to get out to his right there. I'm sorry. A.J. Cole out for the punt on 4th and 9 from the 36-yard line. And then it's going to be caught out of bounds right at the 14-yard line. That's where Justin Herbert is going to start this drive again. They were going to read shotgun every single play from here on out. Herbert cannot be under center with that broken left hand. They got to realize when they're running the football out of the gun and when they're throwing it. And most of the time on 1st down, they're running the football. Last time they mixed it up well. Herbert threw a deep shot on 1st down, and then the next couple plays they ran this pitch play to Vidal, and he was able to have a 60-yard run. So they mixed it up a little bit, but the Raiders got to figure it out when they're going to be running the football out of the gun. It's not creative at all. The play to Vidal, it was something different that they haven't done. It was like a pitch out of the gun, and Vidal was able to get out to the left side and make a couple guys miss. Again, missed tackles for the Raiders. Hurt them on that big play, but Geno on the 3rd and long right there, wide receiver wasn't set up. He's telling him to, okay, I need you to go in motion. I need you to go in motion. Play clock's winding down. He snaps it, looks immediately to Brock Bowers, and then has a guy right in his face because the Chargers rush 5. So he's telling the wide receiver where to be on the line of scrimmage, can't see the blitz coming, and's got to snap the ball because the play clock's running out. Wow. I can't believe they let that little fucker Vidal run a 60-yarder like that. Fucking 4-string running back, bro. 14-7 Chargers. They're going to start their second drive of the second half. From the 14, they're going to hand off to Vidal. Again, full head of steam right up the middle. And he's got about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. So Vidal continues to cook in this second half. $11:33 left to go, third quarter. 2nd and 5 now for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Herbert out of the gun. McConkey and Jefferson to his left. Keenan Allen to his right. Takes a 2-step drop out of the gun. He's going to look middle, and he's sacked by our Raiders defensive tackle. It's Crosby that ate him up at the end. I think they're going to give that sack to Kuntz. Herbert goes down for the second time. Crosby got him earlier. Pittsburgh up 7-3 over Buffalo. Just started the third in that one. Houston beat Indy 20-16. 49ers beat the Browns 26-8 in Shador's second start. Jacksonville beat the Titans 25-3. 14-7 here. Here's Herbert out of the gun. 2 wide receivers to his right. Vidal on his left hip. Takes a shotgun snap. Raiders blitz. Herbert's got time. He steps up and he's sacked again. This time Crosby got him. 2 sacks for Big Max. And he tumbles over into the sideline. Crosby about 4 tackles, 2 sacks today. Herbert holding that left hand. Oh, Crosby's nasty with it. This guy's so good that he's able to swipe down with that hand. He knows that left hand's bothering him. So as he's getting that sack, he swipes down with that right hand on that left hand. And Herbert's in pain like, ah! That's what the dirty ones do. They do those type of things. It's going to be a punt. And caught by Malloy. He's going to go backwards. Raiders football. They're down 14-7 right at the 34. There's that $140 million player they signed. He shows up a couple games out of the year. You'll have games like this from Crosby. Is it the Myles Garrett every single week that shows up? I think Max Crosby and Chris Jones have the same type of play. We'll show up a couple games a year. We'll get our paycheck. Try to stay healthy. Yeah. Crosby. This guy might be my defensive player of the game. We got Broncos and Commanders. Could I do 3 games tonight? Yeah, I think I could do 3 games. I haven't been really yelling and screaming at all. I think I'll have my voice. I don't think I've ever did 3 play-by-plays. I'm going to do it. Even though I think the Broncos would kick that ass. And stop calling them the Commanders. They're the Redskins. They're always going to be the Redskins. Crosby, 5 tackles today, 2 sacks. Nice. Here's Gino out of the gun, hands off to Genty. Trying to get right now, cuts back middle. Wiggles his way for about a 4 or 5 yard gain right there. 2nd and 5. Genty gets up slow. He's all right, though. Aaron Rodgers trying to make a play. The 40-year-old. Oh, he's tackled by Bosa from behind. Picked up by the Bills. Touchdown. Oh, the last thing I needed to happen. Fuck. They're up 10-7. Both the teams I need to lose are winning right now. Here's Gino under center. Hands to Genty. And he's tackled right away. Henley. Great play by him. Perryman. Let's see if Genty could have done anything here. Oh my God, 70. Where the fuck are you at, bro? Who's 70? You totally just whiffed on a block, man. That's why Genty only gets 1 yard, because 70 right there is just absolutely terrible. Damn, I have to take this. Hold on, though. Gino out of the gun. 3 wide receivers to his left. Bowers goes in motion to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. Chargers rush 4. Looks over the middle. He's sacked. Hey, what's up, bro? Left it all in the mailbox. Yeah, I'll leave it in the mailbox. Fuck, Gino. Chargers return. Oh my God, man. Close to midfield. Crosby, I'm going to need you again, man. I'm going to need you to make a play for me. It's the last time, Max, I need a sack from you. I promise, not anymore. Nobody wants to help the Chiefs out. All right. This season cannot get any worse for us. Like, we cannot get any help from anybody. Like, I'm scoreboard watching in week 12. I'm like, fuck, man. Cannot get any more desperate at this point. I think I'm going to be the first ever Chiefs fan. I'm not thinking about this. To make a should we trade Mahomes video. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to be the first. If it gets uglier this year, and I'm going to be the first Chiefs fan to say, hey, let's trade this guy to the Cowboys, or let's trade him to one of these bumfuck Egypt teams and get 6 first-round picks back in return. Hey, if the window's closed and this guy's getting worse with the age, he's got some type of value. He's got a team-friendly deal. Let's get rid of the guy. We can't protect him anyways. That's what we'll do. We'll trade him to the Falcons. Trade him to the Falcons for like 6 first-round picks. 6 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 2 thirds, and a 4th in 2028. But I did meet, actually, I was at 34 Chiefs fans. Now I'm at 44. I met 10 Chiefs fans. So it is getting better. It's like, when the fuck are they going to be here? Okay, they're showing up now. That's good. Here's Herbert out of the gun, dropped back 14 times today, and he's been sacked 3 times. Pistol formation, 10 of 14, 104 yards today. Takes a shotgun snap, play action fake. Here comes Crosby. He got held. What the fuck? Makes a move, and he can't on Jeremy Chin. Come on, man. That should have been a holding call on Crosby. He's right there. He's right in Herbert's face. And you got a guy wrapped up on his shoulder. He's got his hand on his throat. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Herbert out of the gun. Fullback goes in motion to his right. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Herbert takes a shotgun, snaps, going to hand off to Vidal, trying to get left, and he's wrapped up right away by a couple Raiders. Lalulu with the tackle, defensive tackle for the Raiders. So they're either running it to that left side or right up the middle. Rarely are you seeing the Chargers run it right. Got to figure that out. That's the type of shit that coaches have to be able to recognize. They're running it to the left side because they have better run blockers on that left side. Herbert 5 of 6, 3 first downs in this game on 3rd down. Out of the gun, 2 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Takes a shotgun snap, throws, caught. Quick slant over the middle, 1st down Chargers. It's Trey Harris. Came up with some big catches today. Fuck, man. Herbert's throwing the football well on that one. Came out as a duck a couple times. Maybe he took a shot in that hand. Kind of feeling better a little bit at halftime. First and 10 for the Chargers, pistol formation, and they're going to hand off to Vidal. Right up the middle. And Herbert, I noticed on that handoff, he handed it off with the wrong hand out of the gun. So he's going backwards. He hands it off with his right hand this time. He can throw the football. He can get it out of the gun, but it's just taking snaps under center, and he's having trouble handing the football off. 83 total yards for the Raiders. Wow. Herbert out of the gun. They're going to hand this football off to a running back, 2nd level, still on his feet, 25-20. Cuts back, and he's in the red zone of the Raiders. Tackled by Jeremy Chin. It's Patterson with the run. Fuck, man. I wish they would have called that holding call on Crosby. Would have backed them up. Maybe they even get it anyway. Just under 4 minutes left to go, 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Right at the 16-yard line of the Raiders. Herbert out of the gun, hands off to Patterson. Cuts back middle, cuts back left. Gets about 4 yards on carry. You had hope, man. Man, 170 total rushing yards for the Chargers. All of them were on that one carry, though. They don't even have Najee Harris or Maurian Hampton, their 1st-round pick. They're still gashing them. Pistol formation for the Chargers. Hand off to a running back, Vidal. And he wiggles his way and fights forward. Good push by the offensive line right there. And he's going to be about a yard short of the 1st down. 2:57 left to go, 3rd quarter. Chargers up 14-7. Trying to go up 2 possessions. Herbert out of the gun, 2 wide receivers to his left. Now McConkey comes in motion to his right. Herbert steps up in the pocket, got to get rid of it, sees pressure, throws on the run. Caught McConkey! Right at the pylon, touchdown Chargers. What a throw. Herbert on the run puts it in a spot where McConkey can only get it. It's low and away, right at the pylon. And that'll do it right there. No chance the Raiders can come back in this one. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah. Oh, man. Kind of just hoping that the Raiders can help us out, but they're just so bad, man. Here offensively, they're just terrible. The defense can't stop anybody now. I tell you what happened. Herbert took a shot. I think it's like Teratol or something like that. It's like a pain shot that they give you. They probably took a shot in his hand, and now that broken hand, it feels like really numb, like nothing hurts at all. He's able to grip the ball now better. That's exactly what happened. He took a shot. Either that or he popped a couple Vicodin. I don't know. Popped a couple pain pills. He's looking like the same Justin Herbert before even that hand injury. Man, that was like what I was hoping for. Well, he's got that left hand injury. The Raiders are going to lose this game. And another thing is that Crosby's going to pad the stats. It's going to look like he had a really good game. He did, but Raiders are going to lose this game. Not coming back down 21-7. Tell you that. I think we're in Shador territory now with Geno. I might take Shador right now over Geno. And it's crazy to say that. You got a rookie quarterback and you got a 12-year veteran. Shador played terrible too. He's just inaccurate, throws ducks, ball comes out like really slow out of his hand. 8 plays, 60 yards, 5:02 off the clock for that Chargers touchdown to McConkey. And Dicker's going to kick off. Taken by Labe at the 7. Labe 20, 25, 30, and he's tackled right at the 34. 2:18 left to go, third quarter. Geno down 14. Let's see what you got. The sad part is I think you got to keep Geno next year. Can't get rid of him. Maybe try to build this offensive line for him. Single back formation. Jeanty, the running back. He's got Tucker to his left, Bowers to his right. Play action fake for Geno. He's got time in the pocket. Got to get rid of it. Now checks down in the flat to Jeanty. Makes one guy miss, and he's out of bounds. Half-yard gain right there. Just nothing there downfield. Buffalo now, another touchdown. Fuck, man. We're fucked. We're fucked. Chargers are going to go to 8-4. Buffalo's going to go to 8-4. God damn, man. Here's Geno out of the gun. He's going to throw short to Jeanty again. And he breaks a shoestring tackle. And he's tackled close to a first down marker. So Jeanty does a good job making something out of nothing right there. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 1:25 left to go. Third quarter. Raiders down 21-7. As Tart exits the Chargers defensive tackle. That's the guy that slapped Travis Kelce. First game of the year. 1 minute left to go, third quarter. And it's whistle dead. Looks like we got a flag on the play. Don't tell me 12 men on the huddle. Oh, actually, we got a timeout by the Chargers. Something just tells me the Raiders are we're gonna play action fake right there. Now they're gonna run the football. They're gonna change this play. I think it was going to play action fake out of the single back right there. I think you got to go I formation right here. Put Jeanty in as the fullback. Just hand the football off to Jeanty. He's closer to the line of scrimmage. He's about 5 yards behind Geno. They play action fake to him, get it out, and throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Beck. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. So they did play action fake this time. Geno gets out to his right. He's got a couple options. Throws to Beck, and Beck misses it. He drops it. Raiders got to go for it. 4th and 1 in their own territory. 55 seconds left to go. Ball game right here. I'm going to take this snap right at the 43. Geno under center. Beck, the wide receiver. They're going to hand off to Jeanty. Gets left, and he's tackled. Doesn't get it. Turnover on downs. I've seen that so many times this year from the Raiders. Play action fake on 3rd and 1. Then you hand off to Jeanty on 4th and 1. No blocking at all. I'm not sure who the hell is Runyon, but Runyon, terrible at run blocker. What the hell is Bowers doing? Why isn't Bowers in the spot Runyon is? Bowers is running downfield, and he's tackled like 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wow. I guess there's always, well, at least I'm not a Raiders fan. 51 seconds left to go, third quarter. Herbert out of the pistol. And he's going to hand off to Vidal. Good patience, but he's tackled right away by Wilson. It's going to be a 1-yard loss. Got one more play left of the third quarter. Man, disappointing, bro. They're 7-7. They give up 14. Giving up 160 rushing yards. Vegas only has 33. Herbert out of the gun. Takes a shotgun snap, flips it to Vidal. And he's got a full head of steam. Gets about 6 yards right there. 4 yards, 5 yards. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. Chargers up 21-7, continuing to run this football. Chip away clock. The damage has been done. Raiders go for it on 4th and 1. Genty stops short. And the Chargers are in great field position to put more points on the board. And I think right now, Pete Carroll needs to make a move. Got to make a move at quarterback just to see if you can get some type of spark from your backup. I don't know who it is, if it's O'Connell or Kenny Pickett, one of the two, but I'm sorry, man. Geno just ain't it right now. He just pressing way. He's trying to do way too much, and the line's not doing him any favors, and they can't run block, can't pass protect. It's a mess right now. It's not as a mess as it is in Kansas City, but the Raiders are worse, probably the worst football team in the league right now. I'd probably take them over the Saints, though. So you got Saints, Jets, Raiders, Browns. Well, the Browns beat them. Actually, the Titans, too. So I'd say the Titans are the worst team in the league. The Saints are the second worst team in the league. Then you got the Giants, Cardinals, and Raiders right in there. So they're like the fifth worst team in the league, I'd say. I might even take the Jets over the Raiders at this point. They beat the Titans, so man, 165 total points. The Chiefs have 305. This team's 1-5 at home. Jesus. Herbert out of the gun, 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a shotgun snap, steps up in the pocket, got to get to his right, throws on the run, and it's caught by McConkley. Far sideline right. Was he in? No, he wasn't. Stepped out of bounds. Willie Mays over the shoulder catch by McConkley, but he's out of bounds. What a dime by Herbert. Good job by Jeremy Chin to push him out of bounds right there. And a long field goal attempt for the Chargers. This is going to be about a 56-yarder. Dicker, the kicker, on for the field goal attempt. Snap down, kick up, right down the middle. Bang. 24-7 Chargers. They tack on more. 14:49 left to go, fourth quarter. And I think right now at this point, you got to get somebody else in there. And I know it's going to hurt Geno's ego. And Pete Carroll, it's going to look like he was wrong trading for Geno Smith. But I got to see something else. I got to see a spark from this offense. And I just don't see it with Geno. I really don't. Sometimes the line just doesn't want to block for you. Beck and Thornton look lost out there. And I don't think they should be out on the field. Just the way that they look. And Tucker's really like, Tucker looks good. And Bowers, he looks good. It's just Thornton and Beck look lost. And Genty, I think he knows what's going on. It's just he's like, he doesn't trust his line. Dicker out for the kickoff. And Lobby's going to take it 2 yards deep in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback at the 35. Who's coming on out? Is it Pickett? Is it Geno? It's Geno. Wow. How the hell is he still out in this game? I don't understand it. Can't get nothing going with him. I'm sorry. If you do get a first down right here, make sure you're in the no huddle. Stop huddling up. You had success with the no huddle in the first half with that touchdown. This ball should be going to Tucker or Bowers. Bowers and Tucker to his right. Geno under center, single back formation. Wide receiver goes in motion to his right. Play action fake for Geno. Looks deep. Now steps up. It's batted away by Tart. Intended for Genty. I got to see what happened downfield right there. He's looking downfield for the deep ball. Genty goes out just over the middle, and he flips it to him. Tart just bats it away. Did that exact same thing in the Chiefs game. That's what he's good at. Second and 10 now for Geno and the Raiders right at the 35. Geno is going to fake the pitch to Genty, throw a screen at Thornton, and he's popped right at the 45. First down catch, though. Looks like a jailbreak screen right there by the Raiders. Thornton breaks a tackle, but gets popped by Molden at the end. Big hit right there. 16 first downs for the Chargers, 7 for the Raiders. Geno under center, play action fake to Genty. He's going to throw over the middle, caught by Ian Thomas. And it's going to be about an 8-yard gain right there. 13:54 left to go, fourth quarter. Chargers up 24-7. Raiders face a second and short. And I think they need more tempo going right here. They're huddling up. They're down 3 scores. Here's Geno, empty formation. Bowers and Beck to his left. Takes a shotgun snap, looking that way. Now pump fake, looking all the way far sideline right, and it's caught by Tucker. Comes back for that football for his quarterback. Second and 2, they got 14. First down catch for the Raiders in Chargers territory. Do or die situation. They got to score. Going to take this snap right at the 37. Geno in the gun. He's got Beck and Bowers to his left. Looks right, now middle. Throws, low catch by Genty. Tackle for about a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Just under 13 minutes left to go in this game. Chargers up 24-7. Raiders need a touchdown. They're in 4-down territory, in Chargers territory. Here's Geno under center. Beck to his left, Tucker to his right. Genty, the running back. Geno takes a shot, takes the snap, hands off to Genty, and he's stuffed right away. On 2nd and 5, makes it 3rd and 6. I think he's still got to keep throwing that football. Who the hell is 650? Is that Powers Johnson? Man, he got beat. Played so well last year. I think it was a center right there. Geno in the gun on 3rd and 6. 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a shotgun snap. Chargers rush 5, throws over the middle. Caught! First down catch by the Raiders. It's Lockett. Lockett's done that so much in his career, go over the middle like that. Just signed him, actually, a couple weeks ago. Geno out of the gun. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Genty on his right hip. Geno takes a shotgun snap, throws a screen to Genty. Breaks one guy miss, and he's going to be tackled about 4 yards short of a first down. Oh, shit. Tablet almost ran out of power right there. 2nd and 5 now for the Raiders at the 17-yard line. Chargers blitz. Geno's got to get rid of it. He does. Caught by Jack Beck. He fights forward. He's going to be down right at the 11. Good throw right there by Geno on the quick out. Low and away. Only Jack Beck can catch that football. First and 10 for the Raiders. They can get a first down right at the 1-yard line. Geno in the gun. 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. It's Bowers. Genty on his right hip. Lockett goes in motion to his left. Chargers rush forward. Geno's got to get rid of it. Does. Tucker fights forward, and he's close to a first down right at the 2. 9:37 left to go, 4th quarter. Raiders in hurry-up mode. Onside kick probably coming after this if they score. Good job by Tucker to get in good position right there for that catch. 2nd and 2 now for Geno Smith under center, single back formation. And they're going to pitch to Genty. Genty cuts back, and he's tackled right away, no gain. I don't understand that pitch right there. So you pitch it all the way back to the 10. You're at the 2-yard line. Doesn't make sense. This ball's got to be to Bowers. I don't care if you got to throw a fade pass to him. There he is, split out far sideline right. Either throw a fade to him. There it is. He's throwing it up to Bowers. Back shoulder, Brock Bowers called it. I knew it. As soon as I saw that one-on-one, I said, this ball's got to be to Bowers. Did the Raiders call timeout? Oh, my God. The Raiders called timeout before they made the play. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Chargers called timeout. What a timeout by them. Wow. They take the touchdown off the board. It can't get any worse after that. That would have been Brock Bowers' second touchdown catch of this game. Gave him a little bit of hope right there. We're live. What the hell? Everyone's playing. Everyone knew. The only people that knew it was a timeout was the refs and Harbaugh. Wow. Now Geno from the 4 out of the gun takes a shotgun snap. It looks right. Now middle throws and it's incomplete. Intended for Bowers. And he got the flag at the end. When Bowers puts his hand up like he wants a flag, he's going to get it. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Raiders. Defensive hold, illegal contact, something like that. When Bowers puts his hand up like that, you know something happened. Like, he's not a guy that's just going to complain for a flag. He knew something happened. Buffalo now up 23-7. Fuck, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2 guys holding him on that one. 1st and goal for the Raiders. 8:32 left to go in this game. Down 24-7. Oh, and Geno falls down. It cannot get any worse. He trips over his center. And this guy goes backwards 4 yards, and the look on Pete Carroll's face, the disgust. A play like that can get you fired. I'm even getting disgusted right now watching this. And Geno's on his back right now, just with his eyes closed. Want to get away? Detroit was last night, man. Geno now at the 6 after he stumbles. Chargers blitz, got to get rid of it. And it's oh, what did it catch my balance? You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. He's on his back and he one-hands it. The hands by this man. Gotta be kidding me. Pete Carroll with the smile on his face there gets him out of trouble. Just throw it up to him. Something good will happen. Oh, he's got a guy draped all over me. One-hands it, snow cones it off the ground. Guy's unbelievable. Love to watch this guy play. Brock Bowers. Next guy up. The ball was so underthrown. Before it got there, I was like, oh, that's oh my goodness. Snap down, kick up by Carlson. It's good. 24-13, 24-14 actually. 7:49 left to go, 4th quarter. We got to get an onside kick here. I got to get a good onside kick. Get this thing bouncing up in the air. And that shit should look like a tumbleweed in the air, and you just don't know where it's going to go. Working on some free throws right now. Working on my game. Fuck, my hoop's about ready to fall down. Shit. I don't think I can shoot anymore. Shit's ready to fall down. Too many shots up. Guys, make sure you guys go check out my buddy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. This guy does highlights on the NBA, MLB, NFL all the time. Got the games. Every game you can't see, Daniel's got. That's why he's got all the highlights. I'm telling you, better than ESPN. You ain't even got to pay for ESPN anymore. As long as you subscribe to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, you don't need it. Get rid of cable. Cancel it. Cut the cord. It's all about fan reactions, and it's all about highlights of fans that fans do. Support your fans. Fuck ESPN. Fuck X-Players. It's all about fans. Fans have the best takes. Yeah, sure, NFL guys, they know X's and O's. But fans know the exact reason why their teams are losing. I'm saying if you got a chance and you see a fans channel and you see a former player that's just played and he's got a podcast opening up, there's no chance that guy's going to respond to your comment. A fans channel, though, will respond to you. Here's the run by Vidal, and it's about a 4-yard gain. Like I was in Derek Carr. Derek Carr just started a podcast. And I commented on his channel. I was like, hey, man, if no one thought you were a good NFL quarterback, what makes you think you're going to be a good podcaster? Of course, no response back or anything like that. But at least if you hate on me or you try to troll me, I'm game. I'm going to respond back. I'm not going to block you or anything. Derek Carr will block you. He's a blocker. Same thing with his brother. 3 wide receivers to Herbert's right, 1 to his left on 2nd and 6. Hand off to Vidal, trying to get left. He stopped. Fights forward. Good play by Tyree Wilson. 3rd-year guy out of Texas Tech. Jamal Adams cleans it up. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Chargers. Come on, man. Give me a little bit of hope here. Someone swiped down on that left hand. Fuck that left hand up. Here's Herbert out of the gun. Big play in this game. 3rd and 8. Do or die situation for the Raiders. Got to get a stop. Fuck, and they can't. McConkey, 1st down. 6:05 left to go, 4th quarter. Gotta be kidding me, man. Steps up in the pocket right there. Where the hell is Crosby at? Great coverage by Chin. Just gets free. He's got too much time to throw. You can't cover that long, man. We got to get some pressure there. At least, where the fuck is Crosby? It's not like Joe Alder's in there. Here's Herbert out of the gun from the 44. Hands off to Vidal. Good stutter step. Patience still on his feet trying to turn the corner, and he does. Gets about an 8-yard run right there. Should have been stopped short. No yards on the play, but gets 8 out of it. Clock just keeps ticking. Keep ticking. 5:12 left to go, 4th quarter. Fuck, man. Chargers are going to go to 8-4. Bills are going to go to 8-4. Raiders are going to go to 2-10. Second and 3 for the Chargers. Herbert out of the gun, hands off to Vidal. And there you go. Finally, he showed up, huh? In garbage time, Max? Damn, bro. Because we knew a play was coming, didn't we? We knew exactly they were going to do a draw play out of the gun. When do we start using our timeouts, Pete? Pete, when do we start using them, bro? God damn it, man. 3rd and 4. 4:12 left to go, fourth quarter. 3 wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Herbert in the gun. Another big 3rd down. Here comes Crosby. Herbert throws. It's caught again. Just cannot get a stop, bro. Just cannot get off the field. And as the Raiders lose this game, I'm seeing my season go down the drain. Looks like Crosby did some cheap shit on Herbert. What do we got here? I don't know. I didn't see it. Oh, Crosby pushed Herbert down. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Crosby. Yeah, bro. Herbert, is running past him, and Crosby just pushes him. No referee's going to see that, bro. Come on, man. Now it's really over. Got to start using our timeouts here, Pete. No need for this. Herbert's talking shit right in his ear, and Crosby pushes him. Got to let it go, man. And Herbert falls down. The acting job, man, by this guy. Raiders are getting kind of doing some cheap shots right now. They know they're going to lose this game. We might have some dirty shots at the end of the whistle after this one. And they're going to hand this ball off to Patterson. He gets about 2 yards on the carry. Oh, Crosby gets up and headbutts Matlock. Crosby's ready to crash out. But I think he's going to get kicked out of this game. I really do. He just got up from that tackle and absolutely headbutt Matlock. The big-ass fucking fullback of the Chargers. Well, can I do 3 play-by-plays today? Let's see. Got about an hour and 30 minutes until the next game. I can do it. This one's over. I don't even know why they're at commercial right now. Just come back to the game. Let's get this thing over with. Raiders don't want to be there. Crosby's about ready to get thrown out of this game. I honestly don't know why Herbert's still in the game. They could have got him out. How many cop shows are on TV right now? I've seen about 7. There's a sheriff one, there's an FBI one, an NCIS. There's another one. It's like Jesus, man. And Broncos are gonna win next week too. They got the Raiders. Damn, bro. 3:48 left to go, fourth quarter. Pistol formation for Herbert. Vidal right behind him. They're going to hand off to Vidal. Full head of steam. Got about 8 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up third and short. And I don't think Herbert will throw the football again. He wasn't. Crosby's telling the official, he's screaming in his ear. No, he's running past you and he's talking as he runs past you. Crosby's trying to shake his hand. Herbert's like, nah, man, I ain't trying to shake your hand, bro. You just pushed me down in the back while I was running past you. 3rd and 2. Herbert out of the gun. They're going to flip it to Harris. Trying to turn the corner. He does. First down. Oh, man. Can this get any more pathetic for the Raiders defense? God, you've had so many chances to get them off the field, at least make this game close. And now the Raiders got to use their first timeout. Second timeout, actually. You don't even need to use them now. Raiders have lost 9 straight division games. The Chargers have won 5 straight. 2:58 left to go, fourth quarter.